This is an exciting day as we go from filming the Husqvarna Viking Designer Brilliance sewing videos and moving to the embroidery videos. So these first couple ones are going to be about getting your embroidery unit set up, some tips along the way, things to know about the 3 hoops that come with the embroidery machine. There is a small packet of stabilizer and fabric in with the machine. If you did get one of these in your embroidery module box, you are welcome to pull it out. That's all it is just something to get started with. There are some curved scissors in here, and there are some hoop clips. I'll show you those in one of the upcoming videos. Then next, what do you actually need for getting set up? So what I have pulled out from the machine is the sensor Q embroidery foot, the straight stitch throat plate, your screwdriver, and the rest of these I'm going to talk about with our accessory video. So right now, like I said, we just finished up with the sewing videos. We still have the regular presser foot on and the accessory box. So the first thing I'm going to show you is that we do need to actually remove the accessory box from the machine. So if those items I told you we're going to be using are in here, maybe pull them out now, but find a place for this to have a home for when you actually are embroidering, because once this goes on, this needs to be close by. There's a few things you might use in the from the accessory box. So I'm going to set that off to the side. The other thing I would just want to double check is that this red piece, which came when it was originally shipped, is not in the back of this embroidery unit. So if you flip it over and you have a red piece in there, that is what I was holding. Again, it can be actually thrown away at this point. Possibly your store has already removed this for you, so you don't have to worry about it. But mine is out, and I just want to show you what it looks like. Throw it away. So done. All right, next you can go ahead and slide on the embroidery unit. Give it a good little push and a click, and that should actually click into place. And we'll notice that when we're here, when I turn the machine on without the embroidery unit, it still has me set up for sewing. So I'll want to switch over to the embroidery side. Now, if the unit was on when this was actually turned on, it would have automatically gone to the embroidery screen first. But since I had it off before I put this on, you're going to notice that it's still in sewing mode, and you'll need to go to the embroidery screen. To take the embroidery unit off, you are going to find that number one, I'm going to have you double check that this arm is all the way to the left side. So periodically when I'm done with the design and I clear out of it, this arm will come back. This is the position that packs up into your case. So this is where you want it to sit. So to take it off, you're going to use your fingers here, come underneath right in the center. There's a little lever under here, pinch it and pull it off. So that's how easy it is to remove. Now, once it's removed, should this arm not be where it should be, do note that you can gently pull it into position like I am. You just can't do it while it's on the machine. But if you need to have the machine move that for you, you'll re-engage it, turn on a design, and get it to kick back over or pick sewing, and that is also an option. Oh, speaking of sewing, if you ever have to go to a class and they say you need a extension table, you can actually take your embroidery unit. If this arm does not get in your way for the project you're working on, this extra work surface might be the perfect size for you to have your own bubble at class. So if you're in that middle, like I haven't bought a sewing table, slide-on table to yet, your embroidery unit can do that because you can sew with this embroidery unit in place. Now, before I totally get into our next video, you are going to see me talk about a few of our online courses. This one is going to be our Embroidery Essentials online course, where you do learn 15 different embroidery techniques. We walk you through step by step, lots of different ways, and what you're doing is you are really getting used to where everything is in in your machine. And by the repetition of over and over and over, you are finding that you get good at your machine. So we have a Facebook group called the Embroidery Essentials online course. Hundreds of students have completed the course, posted pictures, posted tips that they learned, and suggestions for people that might be interested in signing up. So feel free to go over there, hit join, and take a look at all the beautiful quilts. So I'll talk about some of these throughout the class. These are nice small little blocks that you work on. And if you like appetizers at a party so you can try out lots of different food, you will love this class because that's what you're doing. You're trying out lots of small little miniature projects as you work your way through this entire quilt, plus a lace design, plus a zipper design or zippered bag design, and plus a standalone design. So it kind of comes out like a bookmark. So you can handle it, you can put it in things, you can display it and hang it. So watch for the Embroidery Essentials. We'll put links below the YouTube video where you can check it out yourself.